Hello there. Well, welcome to my store. I have many human collectibles here. Do you know what you're looking for, or are you just browsing? Okay. I just found a whole bunch of items yesterday. Maybe you want to take a look at those. Okay. I find all my items near the shore. Sometimes humans don't look after their things very well. Sometimes they turn their back for just a moment too long. And then their trash is my treasure. So the first item is this cloth. I think it belonged to a tiny human. This is worth 5 shells. Or 3 clams. Or 1 oyster. It's so soft and very thick. It gets even heavier when you put it in the water. That's why I sell things on land. Items tend to be prettier on land than they are underwater. So I recommend you keep this in your land collection of things. Well, I can fold it for you. I think that you'll get much more enjoyment out of it than that tiny human was. There. Okay. Here's the basket. Of tiny treasures that I've been finding throughout the week. I can go through them with you. This first one I found during a human celebration on the beach. There was a lady wearing a very beautiful white dress. I don't know why. It could get ruined by the water. But she seemed very happy. So they didn't really notice that this treasure strayed a little bit too far to the water. This treasure just keeps going. And that's the fun part. Here, try it on. That looks beautiful. beautiful on you. What do you think? Now this one is 8 shells. I would also accept 3 clams, 2 oysters. Very well. Next we have this small treasure. It's a little glass bottle. And in it are all these small jewels that I found on the beach. Only one of them are matching to little flowers. We have a small circle of pearls and a big pearl and a few other little ones. This one is in the shape of a crescent moon. I think humans put these through man-made holes in their ears. It's very strange, but I think they're beautiful. This would be 10 shells for both the glass bottle and the mini treasures, 5 clams or 3 oysters. Okay. Let me show you something else precious. This is a teacup. You drink out of it. You know, on land, you have to drink out of objects such as cups, glasses, mugs. Humans often put plants at the bottom of hot water. I think it gives it flavor. I see them drinking it more on the eastern side of the ocean. But this one's very beautiful. It has gold all the way around the top and bottom, and little flowers. What do you think? Okay. If you're looking for something more fun, this fell off the back of a human. It was decorative. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. soft, squishy. Gives your hands a workout. Perhaps it's an exercise tool. But you can attach it to things using this ring, and then it will follow you wherever you go. This is cheap, only 3 shells. I will take an oyster or a clam if you're offering them. Don't you just want to squish it? You have to buy it first. Very good. Next we have this beautiful bag. It is incredibly soft. Now you have to keep the contents of this bag out of the water, so it's a very precious land item. Look. I love these. They're man-made clouds. Haven't you ever wanted to touch a cloud? Now you can. I would not recommend trying to eat these. It did not go well. But they are very precious. Soft. Beautiful. There's plenty in here. And there's also cloud sticks. I love collecting cloud sticks. Sometimes they're too dirty for me, but I like the clean ones. They're so soft. So the mini clouds and the cloud sticks come in this bag with a gold accent. So this would be 10 shells, 5 clams, 3 oysters. I need to be interested. Okay. Last item, and then I have to get back into the water. I've been out for quite a long time. This is a very special item. I've never seen anything like it on the beach. It's a carved box, and on the inside there's a star. 5 points. And it says the words, "Be merry." I guess it just must be a reminder to be happy. Humans often need those reminders. I found this quite a bit ago, but I figured I should sell it now. wood. Gold all the way around. I have to say I'm very partial to gold things and pink things. Okay, I'll ring you up. I hear humans say that all the time. Well, thank you very much for coming. My shop will be open, I don't know, whenever I feel like it, basically. But it's always nice to see you here. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Well, as you might have noticed, my business ventures have slightly shifted this week. I bought something very exciting. It cost nearly all the shell I made, but I think it's worth it. The person who sold it to me was very glamorous. And now I own a state-of-the-art makeup kit. It's quite heavy. Actually, it was quite the steal. Only 200 shells. So this week, I'm offering something a little different. I can give you a glamorous, spectacular, wonderful makeover. What do you say? No, I'm not saying you need it, but it couldn't hurt. Well, fantastic. And if you like any of the products in here, I might be willing to part ways for a price. Let's get started. This will be the first time I'm using this kit. I bought it not 4 3/4 hours ago. And business is already booming, wouldn't you say? Now, on the top panel, I discovered many documents. Now, I can't read very well. I won't lie to you. But I am an intelligent merfolk. I can read a few words, but I can read numbers. This makeup kit is very modern. In fact, I suspect it might be brand new. Well, it says right here, it's from the year 1999. That's right. Let's start with the face clay. Now, there are many different colors, so that you aren't just one boring shade like you are right now. There's a deep brown, medium brown, there's light brown, and all different sorts of shades. Honey, cream, light golden tan, spiced coffee, mocha, deep rose beige. In fact, all of these colors are different. I don't suspect you can tell much of a difference between them with those human eyes, but I see a whole rainbow of colors. Now, it looks like this, just a bit of cream, and I'll be painting it on your face. I suspect we'll use 5, 6 colors. We don't want to go overboard, do we? No. But first, basket of tools. Look at how many cloud sticks. I suspect we'll be using these synthetic sponges. They're much softer than the sea sponge you find. Yes. So I'll be using that for the face clay. Now, I will get a new one for the darker color. Let's try Desert Tan. Just a bit. Okay. squirm at all. You should try to do my sister's makeup. She's impossible. New sponge. I'm gonna have to wash these, I believe. Sponges don't grow on trees. What does grow on trees? I've always been curious. Very good. This is cocoa. To the sides. Here. Here. Fantastic. Okay. Now mix this with the light golden tan. This will look very natural. Naturally beautiful. Yes, that's what I meant. This gives you the seashell effect. Well, every popular mer person aspires for this effect. You're welcome. There. That's much more interesting. Let's put this aside. Very well. These brushes. Back into the case. Here we go. Well, this right here this is the sun kiss for your cheeks. Here. They gave you different flavors. Amber peach, island spice, henna, basic beige, Tyrian, rose quartz, antique rose, raspberry green. I had a try out a different weird raspberry green. Now, I believe I saw some brushes in here. I think we will start with the raspberry cream. Very good. And a bit of island spice. Just brilliant. I think that looks fantastic. Oh, I love this color. Okay. And we want to preserve these quite well. Oh, we're not nearly close to being done, don't worry. A tube of tinier tubes. You humans are so fascinating. Now these are the rouges, the reds, pinks. Now these pointed objects are not so pointy at all. They're quite soft. Some of them have sponges on the ends. But it's just for adding some color. Whether it be darker or more vibrant, like this deep sea coral. I can attest. It looks slightly like the coral growing outside of my own home. Now this one's just called coral, not the deep sea kind. I think that I shall use crimson along with ivy. Fantastic. Now this is going above your eye, like that. Now that is just beautiful. I would like to use the spongy side now. That was very professional of me, not knowing where the wrong cap went on the right pen. Silly me. Now these tubes must return to their mother tube. Well, these are the fancy colors. I have more for your lips, for your under cascades behind me as it should. I don't understand how every human doesn't cut their hair right off. Now these are very rare. There are only 3. But as I read on this tube, this is waterproof mascara. I'm not sure if it's as important in the human world, but having waterproof anything in cosmetics under the sea is, well, a necessity. Sometimes we don't even bother stealing the human's borrowing the human's items, because they simply won't last underwater. It's not the case for this. We have a brown, black, and another black. I believe black mascara is very popular. Would you like to try it? Well, it's not that scary. All I did is put it on your eye and move it up and down. Yes, just like that. Try not to blink. Good. I will try the other black mascara for good measure. Up and down, just like that. Good. Beautiful. Now your bottom lashes. Can't forget those. There we go. I don't think I can sell these to you. They have too much value for my regular customers. We'll put them aside for now. Well, I think you look absolutely stunning so far, but we can always do better. The next level these lipsticks are very precious. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put them in double containers. Let's see what we've got. Beautiful. Let's try this on you. Can you go like this? Yes, like you're pouting. Well, it doesn't matter what you're sad about, but just perfect. You have a very lovely Cupid's bow. Well, we can give it a nice effect if we use another color. Let's try this one. Now, I mustn't open all of them, but we have some more. Soft sticks. This one's very small. I suspect someone used it up. Now you can see. It's a nice color. Perhaps not suited for you, not today. But I understand why it was used so often. This little brush is for your eyes. It will outline and highlight the mascara and beautiful art we did. I just need you to stay perfectly still. Don't be nervous. Just stay perfectly still. Thank you. Plum muscle. Perfect. Well, that just looks fantastic. I'm quite pleased with myself. Well, Father said I would never have a job as a makeup artist. But I told him up here, humans do anything they want. To have you look your best. Now this is a sampling of the different colors I can put on top of the paint I did earlier. I'll be using these brushes. It's so silly to have a plastic cap on top. It's very soft. Now, are you thinking more of an iced magenta, a jazzy plum, a sheer gloss, sheer black cherry, burnt sugar, or spicy spice? I think I would like to try the spicy spice on you. Just gather a bit on my brush. Good. Fantastic pouting. I like that. I think a touch of the Cherry's Jubilee will do the trick. Yes, looks right. Beautiful, stunning. Now, for the fun part, I have a few pigments. I would like to put on your eyes. first I'll get my sticky sponge. Yes, stick sponge, sticky sponge. Now I would like to start with this color. It's called Box Office Gold. I'm not sure why. An office for boxes sounds quite dull, not very gold at all. But I have the pigment. Close your eyes. That is beautiful. Well, you are just sparkling. Some azure mixed with ink and smoky amethyst. A perfect color. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Fantastic. I must get another brush. Now I will be brushing through there above their eyes, the brow. To the other. Okay. Perfectly groomed. I shall be able to add some masquerade to your brows. Give them a fantastic violet tint. Well, all the celebrities underwater are doing it. Like my mother always said, if everyone else is doing it, you should too. I think you're going to love it. Oh, my best friend yet. And you're only my first client. Imagine that. I think I'm a natural talent. Now, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Although I highly doubt I would miss anything. Okay. I think that the last thing I need to do then is finish your look with some ivory powder. And I think this will really bring it together. It will hide all your perspiration. Get a brush. in a few days. It's very wearable. Okay. So how will you be paying? Shells. Okay. Well. As you know, I take these and these, and I will give you a special discount if you have any extra of this type. No, these are very much losing their value. Well, fantastic. I will have Shelley ring you up at the counter. But I very much look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget about me, Lorelei, your favorite mermaid. Goodbye. Go show off to the rest of the world how fantastic you look. Hello there. It seems like you wanted to seek me out yet again. I'm sorry, I don't have any items to sell you. I searched the beach all morning, and all I could find were these dirty, green bits of paper with old men printed on them. No treasure at all. So here I am empty-handed. Oh, you want to sell to me? Now that I can get behind. Is this your bag right here? I see some interesting items. These are all human items, yes? Good. Well, let me see what you have. I've never seen this language before. Oh. Sunscreen lotion. What does that mean? This protects you from the sun? What's wrong with the sun? The sun can't hurt you, silly. Humans are so fragile. But this smells very interesting. Oh. I can't tell if I like it or hate it. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, immediately after towel drying, at least every 2 hours. Humans have to do this. Am I protected from the sun now? I see. I will buy this from you. We can deal with payment at the end. Okay. I'll put this over here for now. What do you have next for me? Oh. This isn't a human item. This is a dead animal that you glued a hairpiece on. Well, that's slightly morbid, isn't it? Humans find this fashionable. They wear dead animals. I didn't know. I suppose that's one way to repurpose them. I don't think I knew this starfish. So you put it in your hair. Like that. I see. Well, I do feel a little bit prettier. And yes, a bit more dangerous. I'm not sure anyone would buy this from me, but I might purchase it for myself. I can't say I'm not intrigued. I'll put this over here with this unprotected. Oh. Now this is confusing. Why is this in a plastic bottle? It's just water. How much did you pay for this? 20 shells worth. Is it magic water? Oh, it's unsalted. Unsalted water from the mid-Atlantic Ocean. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, it's not from the ocean. You drink unsalted water. Well, I'm not sure what use that this would have. Selling to other merfolk. It is a novelty for sure, but there's not much you can do with it. Imagine if we tried to open this underwater. It's like humans purchasing a bottle of air. Now a bottle of air down where I live, now that's expensive. I suppose I could use it as an instrument. It certainly won't give you 30 shells for it. Well, I didn't mean to ruin it by putting my lips on it. Humans are scared of everything. Germs, you can't even see them. They're so small, what's there to be afraid of? The sun, invisible germs. Let me see what else you have for me. A weapon. Have you killed someone with this? It's for games, I see. You just wave it around. Like that? Yes. This is a high quality weapon. Game, I'm sorry. with real wood from a tree, not driftwood? Yes, I think I would have several interested buyers. I'll take it. What's this? Are you trying to sell me a fork? Yes, I know what a fork is. You take me for some kind of imbecile? Ariel doesn't know what she's talking about. I've never seen anyone so out of touch and so naive than that little mermaid. Giving up anything for a man you don't even know. This is a nice fork, though. Approximately how many pieces of food have you eaten with this? Why don't you keep track of that? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to ask. Well, I'll take it, but I won't pay much for it. What else have you got for me? Oh. This is beautiful. Luxury jewelry. It looks quite foreign as well. Who is this? No, I'm afraid I don't know anyone named Bob. He must be from a deeper part of the ocean than I am. But how do you know about it? Well, at any rate, this is a beautiful piece. I have to have it. I will pay you top shell. It's even adjustable. No, I don't know anybody who lives in a pineapple either. I don't think that's okay. You must sell me this. Good. I'm sorry to make you part ways with such a treasure. But it looks like you have one last item for me. Oh. Now this is rare. A full roll of decoration paper. How beautiful. Usually we get the empties. Some people treat it like a prize. But I don't often see full rolls. This is very delicate. If you put it in water, it changes drastically. But I can think of a few sellers. It's perfect. I'll take it too. Okay. Well, it looks like you've brought me quite the treasure trove. So let us settle the payment. I have a few bits of sea glass that I believe will cover most of what you've shown me here today. You're interested in the sea glass? Okay. Well, let me show you. I have multiple colors. I have an amber, clear, and blue. Well, let's see. If we calculate for the luxury watch, the weapon, the fork. Okay. Here you are. One blue for your cup. One clear. One amber. And you can choose two more of any color. Very well. Okay. I should be able to turn a pretty profit. But it's to buyers that you would never have access to with those tiny human lungs. So sensitive to water pressure and all that. To compensate you for the rest of the items, I believe we could come to a consensus with a few of these. Careful. This is delicate. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, and 10. Now that your cup is full, I will be taking my items, and I'll be on my way. Perhaps next time I'll have a few treasures for you. Well, don't get burnt by the sun now. and don't make friends with any germs. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for doing business with the mermaid. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello? There you are. What were you doing in the water? I do all of my business to humans above ground for a reason. If you wanted to see me, you could have come by at normal business hours. Swimming? You can't swim. Look at your legs. Keyword. Legs. You don't have fins. What you humans do isn't even close to swimming. More like flailing, or in your case, drowning. Well, most of the time, mermaids don't bother with human problems. It usually becomes too dramatic, stressful. But I recognize you. Yes. You're one of my regular clients. And I really couldn't afford for you to go under. Even though I could have sold some of the things you're wearing for quite the pretty show. Anyway, you're alive and you need to stay put. I don't want you to move yet, okay? You're very weak right now. Weaker than usual. You'll just hurt yourself even more, and then I'll have to deal with that. You just stay put. Is this your bag? I'm just gonna take a little peek inside there, okay? It's quite full. What do you have in here? No, don't move. Stay seated, please. You only worry me. Okay, your leather pouch. What is this? A tiny delicacy. Cough drop? Do you eat these to make you cough? That would be silly. Okay. to you. I love a human delicacy every once in a while. I'm watching my fins, but I won't tell if you won't tell. Sunglasses. I can't see anything. Okay. Protective tanning oil. Well, which one is it? Infused with carrot and banana extracts. No? Oh, on the skin, I see. This is very oily. Humans use oil to cook, right? Why are you cooking yourself? Would you like it? No. Okay. Well, I was only borrowing it, truly. I don't do full commitments. Okay. No, please. Stay down. Please, please, please. Shh. Listen to the ocean waves. The ocean that you were drowning in merely minutes ago. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes. I suppose you want to be dry right now, don't you? You like being dry. I can't stand it. Not for more than a couple hours a day, anyway. Is that what this rag's for? Oh, alright. Let me just. Was this what you were reaching for? Oh, sorry about that. It's quite plush. Right. Put that over. There we go. Much better. Close your eyes. Let's wrap this around you. There you go. Now you take it. Okay. And while I have you here, please stay seated. I do have a new item that you might be interested in. No. Please, allow me. Well, I think you'll like this object very much. With your obsession of being dry, it's an ear cleaner. Well, it's perfect for on land. This isn't so much fun in the water. It loses its fluff. Okay, shall we try it out? Here we go. We'll just dry off your ear very gently. I know you humans are quite fragile. Mermaids have learned that lesson time and time again. Humans aren't so tough. Was that a little bit too rough? Okay. Just cleaning inside your ear. There we go. Okay. Does that feel better? Good. We should probably do the other ear now, shouldn't we? Okay. Here we go. Just light little fluffies in your ear. Is it tickling your brain? There we go. Wow. You have a lot of water in your ears. Oh, this side is for cleaning out. Would you like to try that as well? I see. Here we go. Is that uncomfortable? Well, I don't know. I've never tried this before. You act as if I'm some sort of expert or something. In fact, I'm quite the opposite. Well, you've already started, so might as well just... There we go. Alright. How did that feel? Pretty strange. Well, I can imagine that. Well, that'll be 5 shells. No, I'm not selling the stick. I'm selling the experience. That's what I learned in my mermaid business class. Boop. Don't be so silly. You look a little tired. Are you okay? Cold? Thirsty? Oh, okay. I can do this. You need water. One moment. Here. Drink this. What's wrong? Oh. Yes, that's ocean water. What's wrong with that? Oh, no? Water bottle. In your bag? Okay. Oh. I was wondering why you were carrying this around. Oh. Fresh water. I see. Uppity type. Can I try it? Quite plain. Here you go. Drink up. Drink. I hear humans need as much water as plants. How ridiculous. You can't just absorb it through your skin? I suppose if you weren't surrounded by water all day, you might yearn for it a bit, but that's what you get for living on land. I'll leave this with you. Do you think you could try some movements to see how you're recovering? Lift your head. That. Good. Now side to side. Good. Can you move your arms? I just wanted to see if you would do that. And how about your legs? Yes. Okay. Well, you just stay here and rest. You did have me worried there for a moment or two. But I can go get some help. As you know, I like to stay a bit secretive, so I'll have to leave you once I've called for assistance. You need another human that has more skills and such. Like I said, I don't typically rescue any humans that I find flailing underwater. It's not really our place, but I broke protocol for the sake of business. Okay? Yes. Well, I will return the things to your bag. I didn't see much of anything of value. Let me know if you run across any new treasures and set up an appointment with me next time. Alright? Well. Here's your bag. Now I'll go make a splash and get a human to bring his boat over to this cove, alright? I don't want you trying to swim back to shore, lest I have to rescue you once again. Alright. I'll see you later. Be careful out there. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. Does that mean you got my message that I drew in the sand? Yes, I am having a big summer blowout. Are you interested in looking at what I have for sale? Well, to be honest, I'm having a bit of trouble lately, and I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm getting quite low on shells, and you know, the cove where I live, underwater, not my summer home, it's not cheap. It runs quite a few starfish a month. So, like I said, I'm bending a little bit of the rules here, but I'll do it for you because you are my most valued customer. Technically, I shouldn't have been selling you anything in the first place. Well, you need a permit to sell to humans, and technically even after that I'm supposed to erase your memory, but we won't do that. Not for our favorite customer. Now, I have a few items that perhaps you might not be used to seeing from my wares. The demand for human items is actually quite low. The more that gets washed into the ocean. I think Amazon has started delivering packages underwater. Yes. Now, I do have some mermaid imports. Would you be interested in seeing those? Well, selling mermaid items to a human could get me into quite a bit of trouble, so you'll have to make a promise not to speak a word. You don't mind if I write up a little contract to you? It's only slightly magically binding. Let's see. Contract for human sales. Under no circumstances may human, initial here, utter any words regarding my Lorelei presence, nor the actions that have taken place at Summer's Cove. Okay, and I'll have you sign here. And after that, thank you, you'll have to initial here. And then I'll just need you to lick your finger and press. Perfect. Now that the legal matters are settled, we can proceed with the imports. Now, most of the imports are from a dear friend of mine that specializes in containers. Would you like to see those first? And then I can show you some of our more common mermaid items, easy to find if you're part of the community underwater, but perhaps not so much if you are just a little human. The first container is a very minimalistic yet quite beautiful, charming bamboo casing. I believe that she went all the way to the coast of Asia the materials for this. The lid opens and it is secured with a small magnet. Of course magnets work underwater, don't be silly. So we'll keep your treasures locked away. In fact, mermaids love magic, but they love magnets even more. Get it? Magic, magnets. I am known as the funny one in my friend group, yes. No more pesky waves opening up. Your box. You can keep anything inside here. It's the beauty of containers, isn't it? For example, this is the last of my shells. I keep it secured with a cork. However, you could just sneak one or two inside the jar for safekeeping. See? Perfect. What else could you ask for? I will need these back, however. Alright, I'll show you the next one. Now, this is a very unique container. Hand woven teal beauty. She calls it the trifecta. It has a looped handle at the top here. You can hold all three at one time. Now you'll notice that this one is open, and this is because mermaids often use the trifecta as sort of a net. As they swim along, the handle is perfect to grasp onto, hold behind you while you're swimming, and when you reach your destination, you check and see what you caught. It's not entirely practical, but it's more entertaining, lucky, a gamble. I'm not sure if humans could use it the same way, but it does seem to be the right size for bottles, perhaps. I see humans drinking quite a bit. What does it taste like? Well, if you bring me some next time, perhaps we can barter. What do you think? Good. This one runs 8 shells. Not bad. The next container is a wider bowl shape. And this is made out of clear blown sea glass. Beautiful bubbled texture. Now the inside, slightly bumpy. It's not completely smooth. It's soft, but you can feel the ridges. The outside, are where the bumps are. I think it almost looks like scales. But this is a nice accent piece that when your friends ask you where you got it, you'll have to lie, of course, but you'll know you got it from a mermaid. And for this one, I can actually show you the last container that I have, which is this iridescent six-sided cylinder. And this has the finest sea smells. I believe you call it poopery. These have all been dried, so it's usually kept in air pockets. At least where I live, you won't have a problem. Although it might not be the most beautiful to look at, which is why it comes with a lid, so all of the ugly stays on the inside where it should be. That's what my mother always told me. But why I bring this up is if you are looking for a more bold look, you could place the dried sea potpourri right in this bubble bowl. My preference is to close it away, but some like the natural look. You'll have to air it out sometimes, so in order to get that smell. This has a gold rim. Very beautiful. Would you like to take a listen? You can hear the quality. I will put that aside for now. That one will run you 10 shells, or if you wanted the iridescent 6-sided jar, that would run you 12. The potpourri is included. Now, I would like to show you another item. This is the last one that I have. I've been actually selling these to mermaids, but I figured if you like a good novelty item, this could be for you. Now, up on land, these sound very harsh, but there is a rough side and the softer side, and this is actually what we use to buff our scales. Just give it circular motions and then polish with the soft. See this patch on my tail? Shiny. Would you like to touch it? Here, place your hand. Very rough. Always a little sparkle. The other side, soft. I'm not sure what use you would have with it. It's much too delicate for your human skin. May I touch your face? I'm so sorry, but curiosity has taken over me. Oh. Softer than a mer baby. Wow. Well, I always heard that human skin was delicate, but this is another step. Perhaps proceed with caution on this one. Certainly don't use it on yourself. I don't want to be responsible for another human's death. Well, alright then, this is my last one. Other than that, I can offer you one of our merballs. Yes, it's what you play merball with. Have you never seen these lying around? Oh, all the mer children, they leave them everywhere after a game or someone swims around the ridges 3 times, you have to get a new ball. That's the rule. They're quite soft, but like a dry sea sponge. Little barnacles almost. Well, I'll throw this in for free if you buy 3 items. That's a deal. Let's ring you up. Okay. So we have the bowl with the we have the trifecta container with handle. What else did you want? Yes, the buffer, polish. Okay. Now that will cost you, why don't we just say 25 shells. Well, that's a fair deal. Okay. 25 shells it is. Fantastic. you can just put them in the jar. In 13. Okay, take my clock. Alright, now, pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else you're looking for in particular that I can keep an eye out? I see. Oh. Well, if you've seen other mermaids, I would not recommend approaching them. No. And if they're singing, well, I would advise against that even less, but that's for another time. Considering it is the first week of the human month, I need to get back to my cove, or I might be in a bit of trouble. Thank you so much for your patronage. I hope you enjoy your new item. Why, hello there. How has my favorite customer been doing? Glad to hear it. A long time no see. That's okay. I've been busy myself, actually. I'm very excited you decided to come here today, though. I have some very exciting new products. I've been able to expand my reach. Well, you see, you know I can't spend too much time up here. Oh, you can tell. My eyes are changing color. God forbid they ever get any darker than this. I might be a goner. However, I've been able to put most of the work on my new intern. That's right. I got myself a little intern friend.
Intern? Oh, it stinks down there.
Comes with the job.
I'm a business partner. Alright, Tuna?
Don't call me that. You should be lucky I threw you a bone.
I think you should stop drinking so much salt water.
Show the customer the goods while I go get the other objects. Okay? Sorry.
Hello there. Hi.
Well, let me see what else she has. Really just all a bunch of... Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you, but you can back up.
Hey.
Back up.
Alright. You don't have to tell me twice.
Daisy, why don't you go grab the relaxation sticks? Down there. Fine. I think you'll really like these. Just... she's still learning. Okay. Slowly.
I found it.
Good.
These?
I think that these might interest you. Yes, those. They're relaxation sticks. Just put them there, okay? And Daisy.
Call me Princess.
Daisy, I want you to go grab the relaxation box that we found, okay?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Chop chop.
Chop, chop you.
That's not appropriate. Okay. Now these relaxation sticks are a brand new item. We harvested them from a yacht party. I believe celebrities and influencers must use these sticks to remain cool, calm, confident. I think we could all benefit from that. It comes with a strap so that you don't lose it. However, if you do lose it, someone like me just might pick it up. It says triangle on it. However, it is a rectangle. I'm not sure what kind of joke they're playing with me there is, but I can sell you all three for the low price of 5 clams. That's right. 3 for the price of 2.5. That's business. I'll let you get a little closer to them, but not too close. I don't want you defiling the product before it's sold. Well, just wait and see what we have in the box. While we're waiting, I can do a little bit of stress snipping for the low price of 1 shell per snip. Well, I'll give you the first one for free. You simply pull some of that human stress and snip it away, just like that. Don't you feel better? See, it's a steal. A bargain. 5 snips. Well, that'll be 5 shells. I see you have it. Alright. 1. As a mermaid, I can see your stress. 2. It's also why I'm not surprised you show up here so often. 3. 4. 5. Trust me, dear. You don't have enough shells in the world. Now let me grab my jar. Alright. Oh, perfect timing.
Box.
The relaxation
Wasn't easy to find either.
Well, that's why it's called work.
Well, it wasn't just one box of anchors.
Sorry. You won't find objects like this anywhere else.
Except at literally any normal store.
You're excused. That's what she wants you to think, but what you're paying for is my expertise, so why don't you just go? Alright. These box of relaxation items were specifically hand-picked by me for you. And that you can't buy at any store. Trust me, I've tried. Now, what's in for this season is Relaxation Pink. And there are a few things I think are absolute necessities for you. Let me move these precious items aside so that I may better assist you. First, oh yes, this formula not only is it a rosé water soothing facial mist, but it is infused with the mermaid properties. Will I infuse them myself? Would you like a test spray? A spray after that will be 2 shells. Nice, isn't it? This will solve any problem you have. Indeed, it says so right here. And it smells divine. Not like, you know, how some humans tend to smell. Well, the whole bottle, since it's 2 shells per spray, if you want to take this whole thing home, well, I'll sell it to you for the very generous price of 10 clams. Let me show you what else I have. The relaxation rag. Now this can scrub away any stress, any feelings of anxiety. If you're feeling overwhelmed, one side rubs it away and the other smooths it out. So you just simply, this is perfect, especially after I've removed some of the larger lumps of stress on you. Yes, you can feel that's working quite well. These are particularly hard to come by, so I would part with it for 2 clams. Alright. The next, we have an air distributor. These are wonderful. You place this tube in the direction of somebody you would like to embody and simply mist their aura and their air onto you. Now, this is a very interesting tool to use because you have to get quite close to the person, and humans can be a little off-put by the practice. It is not in your culture, I have found, but still a marvelous tool nonetheless if you can manage it. What do you think? Is my aura telling you to purchase it? Only 15 shells. That's a bargain. Very well. How about liquid relaxation? Oh, certainly. It doesn't come with as much as you might think, but a little goes a long way. You simply place this on your face, your hand, your fin, your legs, and when it dries, it simply draws out any stressors or internal negative feelings. It is particularly difficult to remove, but works quite well and smells like cupcakes. I have a few tubes of these, so I would let this go for 5 shells. All right. Similarly, we have a calm marker. Yes, well, the scent, I wouldn't get too close. However, use this on any piece of paper, stationery, etc., and use it to write out anything that's bothering you. The ink will draw from your aura and be removed onto the page. I would recommend then burning it. Absolutely. You can never be too careful. You don't want it to seep back in. Well, it's a fine point, so it's not great, it's not bad, but it's fine, so I will give it to you for 3 shells. Alright. I thought you'd like that one. Oh. This is something I had my intern pick up. I don't usually get products in their original packaging, but this is a lip mask. So it covers anything you want to say. You simply get some on your tiny little spatula, slather it over your mouth, and whatever you say next will be construed exactly how you want it to be. Exactly. This is a very fine product and almost completely full, if not for my intern. Oh, I made her pay. Oh, she almost forgot this. Here we have a cool rose quartz mask for your eyes. Now this will grant you the most powerful dreams. And if you're seeking relaxation, well, this can help your shut-eye be a little more positive. Do you have reoccurring nightmares? Of the planet dying, yes. Well, nothing humans are really doing about that. Now, you put this on while you're sleeping, and all of those thoughts will disappear. I know because I infused it with mermaid magic of my own. Feel it. This one's particularly strong. Well, I used it last night and I dreamt. Well, we won't talk about that. But it comes in this very cute package. What do you think? I would say it's worth about a conch and 5 clams, but if you do have a conch on you, I'll let it go for just that. Well, alright, that sounds good to me. I think we have ourselves a little deal. Now, if you don't mind, I am getting a little bit parched here.
A little?
And dry.
You're about to disintegrate.
Okay. The rudeness is not necessary. I'll have you ring them up. Thank you.
Let's see what you decided on.
Bye-bye now. Well, if it isn't my favorite customer, how are you? When I saw you walk in, I knew you'd come to my table first. You're actually my very first customer. Here, anyway. I was doing some more business down at the harbor this morning. So, you want a manicure? Well, that'll be 25 shells. She told you it was complimentary? Well, that's just bad business practices. We'll have a chat about that. Well, I guess you don't owe anything. Go ahead and take a seat. What exactly are you looking for? I've never done a manicure before. Well, you don't have to look at me like that. I'm just sitting where I was told to sit. I have my tub of water right underneath the table. Be careful so it doesn't splash you. I know humans don't like getting wet when they aren't expecting it. Well, I was not paying attention when somebody painted this on my nails. I perhaps was in a different world. If I had been paying attention, maybe I would know what I was doing. Oh well, they gave me some nice tools I'm sure we can use to make your hands look as beautiful as mine. Almost. Well, let me see. Very dry. Yes, very dry. Very uneven. I can see why you'd want to cover that up. Well, no matter. That shouldn't be a problem. If you just hold on one moment. Okay. All right. I have gained no new knowledge about manicures, but I do know where I'm going after this now. I'll put that away. What's first? You just put the color on your nails. You have very stubborn nails. Hello? Oh. Oh, it must be opened. I see. Not like this. This? Thank you. Liquid. You want liquid on your nails? I don't understand. Oh, I see. Underwater, this would never work. Oh, we would decorate our nails underwater, just not with this. It's very beautiful. We use barnacles. They would stick very nicely, stay for ages. But not so practical. And honestly, most of the barnacles were not so pretty. This is magical. So, we put this onto your nails. Oh. That is messy. Are you sure this is what you wanted? Oh, I see. Well, perhaps I can fix it for you with this liquid that they gave me. Nail polish remover. Here you go. What's the matter? Oh. I wish they had given me a little bit of a tutorial before they just threw me in here and expected me to know what I was doing. Let's see. I don't have a towel. But the clouds on a stick are expensive. You would use this to clean up your mess? I'll be charging you for this. Oh, I see. It absorbs it quite nicely. Interesting. Okay. We will use cloud on a stick. Like that. Okay. Let's try this again. Perhaps they've given me some tools that will be helpful. A suggestion? No, these are just my shelves. Personal belongings. Perhaps we can treat your hands in this manner. And a little bit of sea glass. Well, I don't really see how this would come in handy. Perhaps if you eat it, your nails would grow nice and strong. Well, I don't know why anyone cuts their nails. I would want mine to be as long as possible. They stay quite short in the water. Yes. Well, I suppose if we had claws, we'd be a little too powerful. Perhaps don't eat these. We're learning a lot today. What's that right there? This. Oh. A bowl of what seems to be tiny torture devices. What do we do with this? A tiny spear. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I like that feeling. What can we do with this? Shape the nail. I see. Would you like me to shape it? I can make any shape you'd like. Seahorse, dolphin, ocean wave. You would just like it a little rounded. All right. I suppose you can just like that. Perhaps we need a different tool. Is this too trim the details? Let me see. A bottle of something. Done with these. we take this and, oh, well, these don't work very well. This isn't what you wanted, is it? Perhaps I can just sell you the tools instead. 1 detail clipper, 30 shells. Well, you can do it yourself. Let's see what else. Ooh, a very beautiful blue color. Sticky base coat. Yes, yes, very nice. A lovely color. These go together. Well, I don't know about that. One is blue, one is... Oh. I see. We put this on first. Let us try it. Then these. Later? Interesting. Sounds like someone I used to know. All right. Let's do this. I am a smart, capable creature. And we will put this onto your nails. First, we clear the space. Next, we assess the situation. Finally, we go in. Too much. Perfect. Like that. Side to side seems to be working quite well. We covered one hand. We must do the other. Perhaps in a circle. Oh, that is distributing it quite interestingly. There. Now, this. We must wait. Why? Oh, for it to dry. You humans are so obsessed with being dry. I'll never understand. Perhaps we can speed it up a little. Just a little help from our nature friends. Okay, give me your nails. What's the matter? They would be dry in no time flat. Suit yourself. Instead, we will sit and wait. So, I haven't seen you around the cove recently. Have you found a new supplier for your treasures? I'm not quite sure I believe you. Well, I ended up hiring a assistant after my old one left. Except for then, he was not too interested in my business and was more interested in his business of sea shanties. And I told him, there is no business in sea shanties. But perhaps I was wrong, because now all of the humans are singing his sea shanty, while I have lost another assistant. Oh my. Now this is lovely. Moist. Moist? It has moisture. Moistness. It is moist. Are you alright? Would you like some moist? Later. Very well. I believe I will keep this. Are your nails dry? I think I'm getting the hang of this. Color time. I take this, not too much, and deposit it onto your nails. Beautiful. I see why you like this. Oh, beautiful. We look so alike now. Well, apart from the... What do you think? Very good. And a little flare. That will be my signature move. Well, it looks a little more interesting than mine, but you are done. You want more? I see. Well, perhaps you can do it yourself. That's a wonderful idea. You can use all of my tools, and I will sit here and watch. I will support your manicure. What's the matter? Well, perhaps she should have thought about it before she hired me to do a manicure. I know my strong suits. I don't like to waste my time doing things that are not suited to me and my talents. Please be my guest. I will simply watch. You're painting them so delicately. Where's the flare? Oh, well, that's nice. That looks a little more like this. Now you are done. This. Another, I see. That goes on top. Oh, how exhausting. I thought removing the barnacles was a bit of a hassle, but this. Humans are so interesting. You make it look very easy, though. Let me know if you ever need a job. Well, I think my friends down at the cove, they would be very fascinated by this. Human beauty standards are a bit of a point of confusion, entertainment, and interest. They change so rapidly. New fads and things every decade or so. Unfathomable. Well, it seems you didn't need me after all. I suppose it's only right that this was complimentary. Well, thank you for coming in. I will expect to see you down at the cove sooner rather than later. I did find a few trinkets scattered in a nearby yacht that you might be interested in. Good, good. Well, you know where to find me. Enjoy your beautiful nails. Bye-bye. Oh, it's you. I only have a moment. An important client is coming soon, trying to buy out my entire stock of clouds on a stick. This could be huge for me. Are you in need of any wares? I have this modern hat. It changes colors on its own. And, oh, you could really use this. A toe polisher. I just can't believe humans walk around with 10 of those nasty things. Oh, you need me to sign something. Daisy, she owes me money. I suppose I could sign for one of my best customers. Business is booming, as it always is in the summer. But if I do you this favor, you'll have to give up your Fins and Family discount for next time. Wonderful. Purple then. There you are. Now, go on. Thank you so much for relaxing with me. If you are not a YouTube Premium member, remember to turn down your volume or turn off your device now to avoid potential post-video ads. Sleep well.